I'm lonely. Take off.
I was like, man, Pacquiao whooping him. You know what I mean? Why they cheat him? You know? So of course I'm rooting for Pacquiao to win because that's a bigger fight.
The boxing world has been buzzing after a shocking development involving Floyd Mayweather Jr. Reports say the undefeated legend feels deeply disappointed after learning that Terence Crawford has been quietly training alongside Manny Pacquiao at the famous Wildcard Boxing Club. People close to Mayweather claim he viewed Crawford as more than just another fighter, someone he mentored and guided for years. Now insiders suggest Floyd feels blindsided, and his reaction has sparked major drama across the boxing community. According to reports, their relationship began around 2014 when Crawford was still competing at lightweight. Witnesses say Mayweather invited him to his gym in Las Vegas after watching him defeat Yuriorkis Gamboa. Those present say Floyd spent long sessions showing Crawford the fundamentals of his famous shoulder roll defense and explaining how to control aggressive fighters inside the ring. Sources say Mayweather immediately recognized Crawford's unique talent, especially his ability to switch stances seamlessly. Over the years, their connection reportedly grew stronger. Insiders claim Floyd would often call Crawford before major fights, offering tactical advice and mental preparation tips. People close to both fighters say Mayweather treated Crawford like family, inviting him to exclusive events and introducing him to influential figures in the sport. Floyd allegedly believed Crawford could carry on his legacy as boxing's next defensive master. But everything changed when training footage appeared online showing Crawford working mid-drills with legendary trainer Freddie Roach while Pacquiao watched closely.
Piling bahay, mapaaral ang kanilang mga anak. Kaya ito na po, mga kababayan.
Observers studying the video say Crawford appeared to demonstrate defensive techniques remarkably similar to Mayweather's style. Some believe he was explaining how Floyd reacts to certain punch combinations. The footage was reportedly recorded during a private session at the Wildcard gym before being leaked online, instantly igniting speculation throughout the boxing world.
Do you think that, did you see anything in the Maidana fights that told you that he's really declining seriously?
Just look at the fight. Look at his legs laying on the ropes. He can't move anymore.
According to insiders, Mayweather saw the clip shortly after it surfaced, and his reaction was immediate. Members of his inner circle claim he was visibly furious when he realized what was happening.
You go to the body, slide over here,
Sources say Floyd called several trusted advisors and expressed frustration, feeling disrespected after years of helping Crawford develop his defensive game. What bothered him most, insiders claim, wasn't simply that Crawford was training with Pacquiao, it was that Freddie Roach had spent decades trying to understand Floyd's defensive system. Now, Crawford appeared to be demonstrating those exact mechanics during training sessions.
Freddie, talked about Floyd's defenses. They say it's impenetrable. What weaknesses do you see in that defense, and how do you guys plan to break it down on fight night?
Well, he holds hands up well, and that's good for defense. And, he learned that in the amateur pass defense, but his body's wide open when he does that. I think we got to work the body a little bit in this fight.
People who reviewed the footage say Crawford was mimicking Mayweather's signature movements, shoulder positioning, subtle head slips, and counterpunch setups, while Roach explained the timing needed to break those defenses. Shortly afterward, Floyd posted a mysterious Instagram story featuring a snake with a caption suggesting betrayal from someone close. Fans quickly connected the message to the Crawford situation before the post was deleted.
Hey, man, too much. He didn't fight his fight. You feel like he was already scared going into the fight, like he was already defeated?
Even though the story disappeared quickly, screenshots spread across social media. Sources claim Mayweather's team advised him to remove the post to avoid escalating the controversy. Later, witnesses say Floyd spoke privately with his training team and expressed disappointment, stating he had shared defensive knowledge with Crawford that he rarely revealed to anyone else.
I miss boxing. I'm excited for the fans to give a good fight. Boxing is my passion. The way I train, the way I work hard to make sure that I can give a good fight to the fans.
Insiders claim Floyd specifically mentioned teaching Crawford subtle shoulder feints used to make opponents miss by inches, moves that may now be studied by Pacquiao's camp. The timing of the situation makes it even more intense. Mayweather is reportedly preparing for a major rematch with Pacquiao scheduled for September in Las Vegas. The fight is expected to be a defining moment for both legends. Interview 10. People around Mayweather worry that Crawford's presence in Pacquiao's camp might give the Filipino icon insight into Floyd's defensive approach.
Always that. Always got it. What? Did what? If you know the rhythm, you know the 50 before. So just trying to tighten up. Tighten up, yeah. Tighten up your ass.
Sources say Crawford attempted to contact Mayweather privately to clarify the situation, explaining that the training sessions were simply part of his own development. However, insiders claim Floyd has not responded.
My thing is the most effective combinations or punches is the ones that land in a spot that you need them to.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm more so a pinpoint guy instead of just throwing unnecessary punches. You know, I want to hit you in the right spots. So, you know, I'm targeting certain areas on your body that I want to hit.
Meanwhile, Freddie Roach addressed the controversy in interviews, saying Crawford approached the camp out of interest in learning new perspectives. Behind the scenes, reports suggest Mayweather's team is now studying the footage carefully and adjusting his training strategies to prevent any possible advantage for Pacquiao.
Hey, Fred's looking for a hug over here. Fred's looking for a hug. Fred lost weight.
Yeah, he's too early.
He looks familiar.
According to members of Floyd's camp, the undefeated champion has already begun developing new defensive variations, moves that Crawford never saw during their previous training sessions. Interview 14. The boxing community has been divided. Some fighters argue Crawford has the right to train wherever he chooses, while others believe loyalty between mentors and protégés should matter.
Elbows Choi.
Supporters of Mayweather claim Crawford had access to techniques Floyd rarely shared publicly. Demonstrating them to Pacquiao's team, they argue, crosses an unwritten rule of respect in boxing relationships.
Yeah, Bunny, you know what's up. You can't with us, man. Quit playing, man. I looked at you like a little brother.
Despite the controversy, insiders say Mayweather has remained focused on preparation. Reports claim he's training longer hours than usual and pushing himself harder in the gym.
Really started getting up was off that sparring session with Floyd. That's when everybody really was talking like, you know, obviously, you know, I know the rule, we don't really talk about sparring, but that session in particular, what did you take from that? Like, just, you know, as far as your confidence and just like whatever happened in the ring, what did you take from that session, kind of moving forward?
The experience.
Yeah, just the experience of fighting Floyd.
I ain't never pictured.
According to people close to Floyd, the emotional aspect of the situation hurts the most. They say he once considered Crawford part of his extended boxing family. Whether their relationship can ever be repaired remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, the upcoming Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch now carries far more personal tension than before. Fans around the world will be watching closely to see if this controversy actually impacts the fight, and whether Pacquiao can finally solve the puzzle that is Floyd Mayweather.